Definitely social media.
The shape of it. I don't like the shape.
And I care more about others' perceptions of me. So in a way, I'm kind of my own worst enemy.
Definitely my stretch marks and scars.
Teenage girls are continuously told that they are not good enough, that they're either too fat or too skinny. You see, negative body image and the stereotyping of the perfect body is detrimental to the health of teenage girls. It affects not only how they see themselves visually, but also mentally.
So my name is Jill Donaldson and I am a clinical psychologist. I suppose the influence of social media and things at this point in time, because there is just so much out there. It's just saturated with images of people. Images of people. So on Instagram and Facebook and all other sorts of platforms and Snapchat and things, it's just constant pictures of people and how they look. And so teenage girls in particular are saturated with these images of other girls. And usually what people put on social media is what I call like the highlight reel. It's not them first thing in the morning, waking up, and it's a rollover and it's a snap. Like, it's never that. So it's always images that have been, filtered and cropped and taken 50 times and everything. So what you're actually seeing is really not a very realistic image. But the problem is that for teenage girls, they're at this vulnerable stage, and so they're very much, ingesting a lot of that material.
From a very young age, like when I was like 7, I was like a very skinny, very active child. And then, I would have to say, grade 3 when I had my Achilles operation, and then I was obviously put into a wheelchair for 12 months of my life and basically got everything handed to me, like, because I couldn't walk or do anything. Just was like eating a lot of things, got chocolate as gifts, and the weight came really, really fast. And then I started noticing that I was like getting bigger than all the other kids in my grade. So again, I ate and I ate and I ate to suppress the emotions of like feeling, like you're bigger than everyone else. And then that's when I decided that I wanted to change everything. People were like applauding me for like losing weight. What they didn't realize is like the detrimental effect it was having on like my mental health to uphold a standard. Can't even tell you how many times a day I look at myself, like lift up my clothing to see like what I look like, and sometimes I accept that I've gained, but then I also get so happy and so excited losing weight and keeping it off. But what they didn't realize was like the 500 calorie a day restrictions, the exercising, like to make sure every single little calorie that I ate was burned off. And it got to a point where I was burning more calories than that I was eating. So I was tired. I never thought something like that would ever happen. Like, it will get that. I didn't think it would get that bad. No one with an eating disorder ever thinks they'll get as bad as they ever do when they get to their lowest.
Media, clothing sizes, and the continuous advocating of an hourglass figure are just some of the many reasons teenage girls feel pressure about their appearance. In today's society, looks seem to be more important than anything else, and instead of bringing each other up, they tear each other down.
Honestly, I'm just a typical teen who just goes through the comments and, that everyday issue of, other people's thoughts about my body. It sparked that negative mentality still regardless. And people say, don't believe what kids say, they're only just kids. But when I'm that kid, as well, you know. It's not the same. It's not easy at all. So when I go out with friends shopping, and it's inevitable to think I'm bigger because they're obviously getting a smaller size, and then, you know, there's me, and sometimes my size isn't there, you know. When we go out and just have some dessert, you know, some like a nice, you know, I won't eat it, or I'll try not to, because even though they could be eating the same thing, but me, it's different because I'm fat, so I should watch myself. What other people think, it won't really matter, and it shouldn't matter, but it does, but just try and push through it.
Just accept them for who they are and what they are, and just try and love yourself for who you are. Don't let other people judge you.
I would just like to say to like people, like, there's just things people can't help, and it's none of your business like why a person's weight is the way it is.
Just love yourself and accept it. Like, there's no point trying to compare yourself. I believe it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's your decision to choose how you want to look. Society can't tell you how to look.
Teenage girls need to start sticking together and know that everybody is beautiful inside and out. You are who you are, and nobody has the right to tell you how you should or shouldn't look. Love yourself for who you are and embrace your beautiful bodies.